Merry Christmas, people. Work.
The milking farm, Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone, by the way. And Rourke at the milking farm.
I mean, sure, milking farm does help bring in the Yuletide spirit, but so does a murderous robotic Santa.
Who's got a little bit of Terminator in him.
And a little bit of Silent Night, Deadly Night.
A lot of Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Of course, we're talking about Christmas, Bloody Christmas this week, everybody, and Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah.
I think.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, there it is. That's the generic one.
Yeah. Whatever you celebrate, I hope it's a happy one.
Indeed. So how did you guys like this one, Christmas, Bloody Christmas?
Oh, this is a sleeper. It's so good. I know I mentioned it earlier this year, I think back in January, but seeing it now, it just kudos, Solomon. Kudos.
Yeah, this was a good get.
Joe Begos hits all of my happy places when he makes movies.
He did VFW, which I didn't know, and that's really good.
Yep. VFW, Bliss. Bliss
Apparently
is amazing.
VFW is very similar to Christmas, Bloody Christmas. It's just not Christmas.
I would most closely compare VFW to Assault on Precinct 13.
Okay.
It's a very similar feeling.
That's cool.
Just with like a VFW hall and some old dudes who you know from all over the
Norm
place.
in that, right?
Norm is in that, yeah.
Norm. That's cool, though. I like when old-timers wreck things. That's like, there's a moment in a terrible movie, Battleship, where the old-timers get on the Missouri, and they're loading up the guns and everything, and they're being just curmudgeons. Good old curmudgeons. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Begos has his cast of regulars, and a whole mess load of them show up in Christmas, Bloody Christmas. And he's got guys he likes to work with. And I was watching an interview with him before, just talking about how much fun he has making movies the way he makes them.
You can see he's got a passion and the love. I mean, it shows in the cinematography, especially with the colors and just how he paces. It's like, it's not boring. And that's the big thing about a lot of there's been a lot of great horror films this past year in 2025. And they've been the pacing's been slow, which isn't bad. But this in 2022, this is just fast, in your face, attention grabbing. And I feel like his writing too, it resonates with the audience because the characters are relatable.
Oh yeah. I mean, and if you listen to him talk, the two main characters, Tori and Robbie, are like an amalgamation of himself. The opinions they're giving are his opinions. He just, he just sort of like split them up between the two of them.
That's cool. I mean,
like his opinions on Pet Cemetery 2 and Blair Witch Project 2.
I disagree.
And not liking Soundgarden's Super Unknown.
Isn't the Beatles too?
That's the one I
Beatles
disagree
one in there too, if I remember right.
Yeah. That's the one I super disagree with, is the Super Unknown take, because I love Super Unknown.
Super Unknown's really, really good. And I mean, the movie opinions, you could just hear, again, the passion. It's real. And I disagree, though. Blair Witch 2 is horrible. And Pet Cemetery 2, but that road.
But we can debate this when we ever get around to a Blair Witch movie. Blair Witch 2 is better than Blair Witch 1.
Probably. But, that's going to be fun. Look at Ryan disagreeing. He's got that idea.
The miscarriage scene. That's all I'm going to say. Call 911, people. Call 911. What do we do with these cell phones? Call 911.
I mean,
5-minute scene.
Cell phones in movies during that transition period around the time Blair Witch 2 came out, cell phones in movies were tricky because they they took away one of the bigger things that helped isolate people. So then they had to finally whip them out of their pockets, be like, I got no service. They had to hit that line real quick.
Yeah.
True. Okay, fair. Yeah. But you never saw a beeper.
Yeah. Battery's dead.
You never saw a beeper in a film.
Oh, there's beepers in some 90s movies, dude. Check out Higher Learning.
Any 90s movie.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. And any 90s movie with a drug dealer has a beeper.
New Jack City.
Yeah, New Jack City, 100%.
Yeah. Okay, fair. All right.
Man, I love the beeper era. With the saggy jeans, and they reach down to the mid thigh to grab the beeper off their belt. Like that.
That's the comeback we need.
Mhm.
I gotta
Forget about these cell phones.
The beepers did make a comeback for a little while recently. They were selling them. And then I think the Israelis made a whole bunch of them explode in Iran and killed a bunch of people. And everybody's like, I'm done with beepers again.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good reason
I
right
don't want
there.
that beeper per se. But yeah, man.
But this, connecting with explosions and stuff, this Santa Claus, this robot, there's no explosions, no gunshots, no axe throwing.
There's some explosions later.
Eventually,
he does get a gun
yeah,
eventually.
he does, but like he's indestructible.
Yeah, I mean, he is the result of years and billions of dollars of military research into creating the perfect killing machine that they instead decide to market as a robotic
It's
Which
the
is
safest bet.
so like, I mean, what's this inspired by? Toy Soldiers. The movie Toys does this as well, but that's training the kids to be drone pilots when you look back at that movie.
What about Small Soldiers?
That's what I was thinking of. Was it Toy Soldiers I said? Yeah, Small Soldier.
With the toys, right, and the chips.
Yeah, they put the chips in
That
them,
was-
military tech stuff. Yeah. Like it's not derivative or anything like, but it's not a fresh idea either. But putting it like
No.
we got an android that's meant to murder people by the hundreds. Let's throw a Santa suit on it and put it in a mall.
Mhm. Yeah. And that's just Begos being flexible too, because his original idea with this script was a Silent Night, Deadly Night remake. He took the script that he submitted and was told it's not in the spirit of the franchise, which I don't understand. But
What?
he took that script almost word for word, except for changing Santa to a robot, and made the movie he wanted to make.
I don't know how it doesn't fit. There's enough gore. There's sex, there's gore, there's fast
maybe-
pace, good story. Like they could have.
I wonder if it's the amount of gore at the time, because it looks like the new Silent Night, Deadly Night really sinks into the gore, especially knowing that, you have a producer from the Terrifier series working on it and stuff. Maybe it's the level of gore that's not in line with most of the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise.
Okay. Because I mean, I don't know. You guys saw the clip real quick from Silent Night, Deadly Night where he goes to the party.
Yeah.
And he obliterates everyone, which is great. It's just I feel like it's on that level of what Christmas Bloody Christmas was.
Yeah, but that didn't exist when he pitched this, so
It's a shame.
I think they just sort of changed the idea.
It's a shame.
Yeah. But listen, he got it made, and I think it works better standalone than it would have as a Silent Night, Deadly Night anyway.
Yeah, I can agree.
Fair point. So what do we like about this as far as the sort of the banter dialogue that they do in this movie and the pacing of that and things? Do we enjoy that in a movie like this?
Yes.
I like that a lot. It really, that connects me to these characters. Like I've been saying all week how much I would be in love with Tori if she were a real person. Like the way she talks about movies and music, it's like, this would be so much fun to just spend time with that person. And then you add in that she's drop dead gorgeous too, and it's just like that's like holy cow.
And she's got a bit of a dazed and confused thing going on too, which is kind of nice.
And then Robbie's awesome too. Like this guy smitten with his boss, trying to figure out how to get her to see him as, a romantic interest. And, she's going on a date that night with that Emmett guy who he calls Emmett Eyeliner. And he plays some of his emo music for her.
For Kid Emmett?
He's worked. Yeah, for Kid Emmett. Emmett Eyeliner.
For Kid Emmett.
Yeah, he's so likable. I wouldn't even say complaint. If I had one thing I don't love about this movie is how Robbie ends.
Yeah. It was but that's a good thing about a horror film, and when writing it, you want to have that emotion come out. And most of the time with what we get the flair, we get the excitement, but sometimes we don't have that connection. And we're
Mhm.
getting those movies back where we can make that connection. It's a nice change
This one surprised
for
me a little
recent
bit
time.
because it felt like in the beginning we were like, all right, we're going to get kind of like a Rob Zombie-esque sort of F this, F that fest, and it's going to be sort of like a grinding breaks sort of horror movie. And then you start to see what he does with the characters and how they are intentionally made to be likable, and you are made to have that connection with them. It doesn't feel like it fits in a movie like this because it's not a deep movie at all. It is a slasher. And
No,
but it's a slasher with
Yeah.
that edge to it, and it's kind of cool. You're not happy
Mhm.
when you see bad things happen to them, per se.
Yeah, and I mean, even some of the like briefer characters are developed well enough that there's a little bit of heft when they get taken
My
out.
favorite's the sheriff.
Oh, the sheriff.
The sheriff's pretty awesome. We'll probably talk about him in more length in a little while, but
Oh yeah, definitely. Before we go too much further, you guys
Oh,
want
I'm
to play
ready.
a game? I have a game for you guys. I think this might be my favorite
Keeper
in a
cut.
while. Oh, it's a
Oh,
keeper cut.
okay.
Definitely a
And it's
keeper
going to be
cut.
Christmas related.
Um,
oh
yeah,
god,
absolutely, it's Christmas.
I was watching this last night. Keep.
good movie. Keeper cut. How many
I-
movies total?
8 total,
Okay.
4 and 4.
I didn't really love that I cut the Shawshank Redemption last time. Let's see here.
Oh, but you can. Oh, but you will. I was watching it last night, so it's going to be running in my head right now, and I'm
I just love
probably
that
going to watch it again.
Michelle Pfeiffer with the whip scene where she takes all the mannequin heads off was done in one shot.
Oh, that scene's awesome. Just how it all builds, and it shows like a darker side of Batman as well. Because watching it, I've seen it a million times. He's got that no kill rule. That scene when he's like beating the crap out of the circus gang, the Triangle Circus gang, like he throws the big guy, the weightlifter. He makes him explode. He pulls the sword out of the guy's larynx. He burns the devil with his Batmobile. Like he's on a killing spree, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's great.
It-
It's a horror. I think I consider it a horror film, and like I
Batman
said in an earlier
Returns.
episode, it's got a horror-esque because of Tim Burton, I feel. Like the penguin's like the monster in the sewer. The Catwoman's got the 9 lives with the supernatural. Batman's kind of like torn between the lost love of Vicky Vale and trying to do right by the city. You know, the idea of abandonment, Bruce being the knight of armor in the dark, and Oswald being in the dark, trying to gain his revenge by getting the public's trust. And then Christopher Walken. I'm sorry, I will go on about this, so I'm keeping it.
I'm gonna cut it.
All right. After all that, I'm gonna cut it.
I'm gonna cut it. I did it perfectly timed when he was taking
It's
a sip.
perfect.
I didn't actually know whether or not I was gonna do it, but I had
Perfect.
to make room for the joke, so I'm gonna cut it. I love this movie too, Ryan. Everything you said, I agree with 100%, except for that it's a horror movie, but that's okay.
I wouldn't say horror movie, but horror-esque.
Yeah, it's dark. It's dark for sure.
I just want to remind you, the movies you cut are gone
Yeah,
forever.
it's as out like you can't see it ever again.
Yep. You can never see
know,
it
that's why
again.
I'm
Probably
keeping it.
never will.
So here's
to be
movie 2.
honest with you.
Here's movie
Oh,
2.
dude, why? Ah.
This is evil.
This is evil.
is
This is a
very
great
evil.
movie. This is Dennis Leary at peak.
I
Yep.
love
Kevin
this
Spacey.
movie.
Do you think he
Yep.
got like turned on by being tied to the chair like that? He's like, I used to do this
Little
to
bit.
20-year-olds.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
Is
keeping
that why
it.
his legs over him?
I'm keeping it because the ref has some of the best dialogue where he's yelling at the family and stuff like that. It's so good.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cut it because I'm an asshole.
Leo.
I loved this time period, Dennis Leary,
Yeah,
so
this was
much.
good.
He was everything was an edge. His stand up was on the edge. His movies were on the edge, and then he got to rescue me, and he kind of became.
Yeah,
You
you
didn't like
tone
me?
it down after season 1.
You didn't like Rescue Me that much?
No, it was fine for a while. I think I watched like 2 or 3 seasons of it. It's one of those shows though that like I didn't find that I could continue because it's just like, how are we going to torture this guy this week?
Fair on that. It's season 5. I think it's either 5 or 6 seasons, but season 5 was a push. And 6, like
Mhm.
I just ran to the finish line. The first 3 seasons are excellent though, ladies and gentlemen. I agree. It's just like, it's the ups and downs of firefighters after 9/11, and
Mhm.
it hits
Yeah.
at some parts, where you're like, shit.
And that's kind of a thing about it that I wonder about now too is it was close enough to 9/11 that it had that weight. Does it still?
They do
That's
some
fair.
fun stuff, but it's pretty misogynistic, even though it's kind of going for that. It's
Mhm.
going to get like, it wants people to get angry with those scenes and stuff like that, where they call the woman the
Yeah.
T word and stuff. They go kind of hard in the paint with
Mhm.
all that. So, but it's a good show. It's just like, it's like most of those shows
Mhm.
that are gritty and edgy. They, after about a season and a half, 2 seasons, you're sort of like, okay, this is now boring. Recycling everything from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yep.
The early
Yep.
days of FX, because
Yeah.
you had The Shield at the time, you had Nip Tuck at the time. Like, they were trying to get known, and
Mhm.
that was one of them. I feel like The Dog with Elijah Wood was
Mhm.
on there
It
at the time.
was.
Yeah.
It
Forgot the name. It was a
was.
great show.
Wilbur?
Yeah.
Was it
Yes, it
Wilbur?
was
Is that the
Wilbur.
name of that show?
Yeah.
All right. Movie 3.
Cut.
It's Elf.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that too. I'll cut it.
I loved Elf, but cut. Because I know John.
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I showed it to the kids in school, and that was my first watch, and that was just enough for me. I
James
was okay
Caan
with
is the
it.
best part of this movie. I'll die on that
Agreed.
hill.
This is one that's not an annual watch for me. I like Elf, but I don't have to
No.
watch it
Like,
every
I
year.
think I watch it like probably once every 5 or 6 at this point. Like, we watched it with the kids, and even my
Yeah,
kids
that's
were
fair.
like not really into it yet. Because we're tuned into Will
Mhm.
Ferrell. They aren't.
Oh, if
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
Frank the Tank dressed like an elf, absolutely.
That's Bad
Sold.
Santa.
Uh,
Mhm.
oh, that's a good
I
one.
wonder if
if
that
that's
one's
gonna
coming
show up
next.
on
Yeah, I
here.
was gonna say.
Oh,
I'd probably cut that too. Let's find out. Stay tuned.
what? John Ritter?
John
Next
Ritter.
movie.
Poor John.
Keep.
Ritter. Keep.
Lethal Weapon, boys.
Keep.
Keep.
That is. Thank you. That is a Christmas
And
film.
I won't even glorify that
It
with
absolutely
an
is a
explanation.
Christmas movie. This is like
obvious reasons.
one of the best action movies from the 80s.
Yes.
Might be
Easily.
Agreed.
Might be. Let's see. I love Tango and Cash so much. Like, oh my god, I love Tango and Cash. If you rewatch it, it holds up so hard. And like, Big Trouble in Little China is obviously going to be. Everybody's going to nod vigorously at that as well.
Mhm.
Lethal Weapon was like the changing of the mold a little bit. It sort of like
Well,
switched it to the buddy cop. 48 hours better than 48 hours. That kind of
yes. 100%. And it was like
Yeah.
the grittiness of it, where each like gunshot happened, like you saw the chest explode and the wounds and the blood going everywhere.
yeah.
Funny story. My uncle, not like thinking it was that bad. I was like 7 or 8. He was like, "Let's watch Lethal Weapon. It shouldn't be that bad." And he forgot how gory it was, and he was like, "Well then." And of
Even
course,
more so, like the unaliving himself throughout. He's like, that doesn't want to
oh
be
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
that
Yeah. I mean, the first 5 minutes, a naked woman jumps out of a
that was
apartment
the other
building.
thing too.
She
They were
gives
like, "Oh
herself
my
a
god,
Russian telegram and leaps.
cover your eyes."
She fell out of that window. But yeah, man, just outstanding movie. Holds up. You can watch it right now and just be like, yep, that's great.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
actually on my list.
I think that's getting
Not a
watched
bad
tomorrow,
movie. I
actually.
wish I could. Damn kids.
Well, this is
Watching too
when
late.
you
All right.
introduce them to it. All of a sudden, Blippi cuts. I'm getting too old for this
If
shit.
this is a keep, and I have 2 cuts already. Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, you both have 2
I did
keeps and
keep.
2
What else did I
cuts.
keep?
The ref.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You kept the ref.
Okay, we're even.
All right. Movie number 5, Ryan's Chance at Redemption. You better be careful there, you communist.
How many more? Hold on. So, 4.
You have 2 keeps and 2
4.
cuts.
Oh, crap.
You have 2 and 2.
So there's 4 more left. You want to go first on this one, Kearns?
I'm going to cut it. It's not the Great Pumpkin. That's the only one I care about. Yeah, John's surprised. Look at that. Gut punch. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to cut it. This little bastard and his dog get way too much airtime. I'm just kidding. I love Peanuts. I love Charlie Brown. I love the Inception story. I love that Snoopy's based off his real dog. And I think Woodstock is an underrated character, like, all the time.
100%.
Archimedes and the Sword and the Stone doesn't come into play without Woodstock. That's my take. But yeah, I love it. I don't love the Christmas special. I've never watched it. I'm going to cut it because I think you have the Star Wars one coming up, and I want that one. I need that one.
So we got.
All right, communist. What do you got?
After this, we have 3 movies left.
Yep.
You know what, John? I really love this special. I watched it as a kid. I had it on VHS. I still have it on VHS, but I am going to cut it. I am going to cut it.
You know what? We
Round
do
2.
kind of suck because this is Charlie Brown Christmas tree is like a coined term. But oh well, yeah. I have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree in my house.
Oh, I owned one too. That's the thing.
Let's see if you come to regret your decision.
Probably.
Next movie.
Keep.
Trading Places.
Keep.
But if you have a Christmas story on here.
Whatever. Keep. I have no leg.
Does this seem like a list that would have a Christmas story?
The first 10 minutes of this movie are enough.
You know what? I'm going to keep this. I'm keeping Trading Places.
The full frontal
too.
that takes place in this is also cinematic legend.
It's the first time.
Yep.
First time in cinema history.
The only time we ever needed. To be honest with you.
It's the first and the last until True Lies.
This movie's phenomenal.
Dance for me.
Phenomenal.
Isn't there there's actually a connection with, you guys know about the connection in Coming to America?
Yeah,
right?
they show up and he gives them
the money.
Hakeem gives them some cash. Yeah,
we're back. The Mortimer brothers.
Yeah, I don't even have to explain. If you haven't seen Trading Places, listeners, watch it.
Yeah, please watch Trading Places.
So we
if
have to
you've
cut
never seen
one
it.
and keep one of the next 2, right? Both of us.
Yeah. Yep. You both have to cut one and keep one. So we go to this. Scrooged. I didn't realize I downloaded a foreign language poster, but you get the idea.
Sos Fantasmi. Das ist nicht und Ghost. Yeah. I think it's a different language, though. God damn it, John. Because what's his last one? This is how he got me last time.
But this could be a Christmas story. It could be the last one. This is our first Christmas episode, so of course he's
like Scrooge too. But I'm gonna cut it. I don't think I kept like a single actual movie made for Christmas. Just movies that take place at Christmas time. They're all my keeps. Lethal Weapon, The Ref, and freaking
Trading
Places. None of them are Christmas movies per se. By the way, I almost bought.
So you're both cutting?
Yeah, both cutting.
Yeah.
I almost bought the sweater for.
Okay. You almost bought
the sweater for for Die Hard, the Christmas sweater, but it's like $65, and I just can't rationalize the cost. Came close.
No, you should. That's a
yes, you can.
Good cost.
Yes, you can.
Read it.
Yes,
you need to get milk.
Gotta watch it at the milking farm.
Like and subscribe, everybody. Mr. Kearns needs milk. All right, moving on.
All right, are you guys going to regret what movie you have to keep?
Well, if it's not Die Hard or if it's not Star Wars Christmas special,
it could be Die Hard
you're
too.
An absolute sadist. Let's see.
If it's Die Hard too, I'm acceptable. Accept it.
I know wish it wasn't, but it is Die Hard.
We got him this time, Ryan. He did the same formula as last time,
and
we learned, you bastard.
We played the game, sir.
Takanomi Tower.
Those
Nakatomi
That's right,
Tower.
Nakatomi Tower.
Hans Gruber
Not
Incorporated.
Takanomi.
All,
Takanomi.
Got my
Those are-
verses reverse.
Yeah, that's the dyslexic version.
Just moved one T and an N, man. But yeah, dude. All right, that was a good one. Keep her cut.
Yeah, I like that one. I thought I was gonna get you guys to cut Die Hard.
no.
Not after what you just did.
Yeah, no, I'm happy.
You also
that,
made it too easy to cut some of the early ones because I don't give a about Peanuts compared to Die Hard. And come on now.
I thought I'd be able to guilt Ryan into keeping Charlie Brown. That's the only reason I put that on there.
I might have redemption. I'll have redemption.
That spot was
We're a
originally
little
Bad
younger,
Santa, and then I
so
was
like we didn't really get reared on Peanuts holiday specials as much, or
Mhm.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Like that is in my life, but it's very young, and then it didn't repeat
yeah.
later.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Like that was
Jack
all kind of like your
Frost.
uncle threw it on TV.
Yep.
And then passed out.
Nestor, the long-eared
Yeah.
Christmas donkey.
Mr. Magoo's Christmas special.
Stuff
Or
like
Christmas Carol.
But none of those things are robots that go on a
Mhm.
murderous rampage. So let's get back to Christmas Bloody Christmas for a second.
Yeah.
So what's the thing that sets off the robot Santa to start killing people?
Well, not necessarily directly. If in the beginning when they're flipping through TV channels, by the way, I'd watch every movie that they showed in there. They get at the end there's a news report about a recall for the robotic Santas. So they right away he's telling you there's something not right with it, and then I think it's kind of the debauchery in the toy store that sets it
That's
off.
100%.
Massacring the kids.
Mhm.
Or Jay and Lana.
I mean,
just
that's
trying to
very
have fun.
cathartic, though. How often have people wanted to just go nuts in a Toys R Us because of all the little brats being brats? Of course.
Oh my God.
Especially that
The-
time of year.
That was the best time because when I worked at KB Toys, I used to be the greeter and they used to give me a Nerf gun and I used to like shoot the Nerf gun at people. It's phenomenal.
Hilarious.
Best time.
Actually.
Best time.
Mm.
And they couldn't get upset. They'd be like, well, what are you doing? You should come buy your kid a toy. KB Toys. Enjoy.
Taking pop
Aisle two.
shots at 4-year-olds.
Hell yeah. Don't tell your mom.
Yeah.
Merry
Mhm.
Christmas.
Put it to his temple real quick. Run along, Timmy.
Santa's that way. Be a good boy.
All right. So we've established they build good characters. We've established that the kills happen on screen. I don't know if we established this on air actually. The kills happen on screen and they are gory and they are wonderful. We didn't really flush out the sheriff yet. If you want to touch on him,
Yeah, I mean, the first you meet him and right away they sort of establish him as somebody you're not supposed to like so much because he doesn't like Robbie
No.
at all. I think that's kind of very quickly established that Robbie's kind of like, despite how the character actually is, he's sort of like a blight on the town almost. Like he's kind of like the ne'er-do-well.
Yeah, I can see that. He's like the black sheep. And you can tell between their
Yeah.
interaction. Like, I feel like Robbie, though, it's when like he's a little more standoffish, while the sheriff's just like, I just need a drink, then I'm going to go to work. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you're a little shit, and that's it. And Robbie's like, up yours, and like causing a problem for no reason.
It's very clear there is a deep history
Yeah.
Maybe
between
they're
them.
father and son.
That's I don't think so. It's not the same
Okay.
names. The last names are not the same.
I think it's just run-ins.
'Cause he's Sheriff
like
Monroe.
John knows the small town we grew up in, and I mean every cop in that town knew me. And I wasn't a bad kid. They all.
I
knew me,
mean-
so it's just kind of the way it goes.
one of the cops was the camp counselor who used to
Yeah,
give us
exactly.
wedgies. Like you, if you grow up in that kind of town, you know the cops from before they were cops.
And then, so with that in mind, the kids who were troublemakers definitely have a relationship, long-standing with the police. And if you see them at the diner, there's probably words, things like that.
Mm-hmm. So Sheriff Monroe is Jeff Daniel Phillips, who is one of the few actors in this movie who isn't like a traditional Begos actor. Almost everybody in this, with the exception of the two leads and him, has been in other movies
Yeah.
that he made. he likes to work with the same people. Robot Santa is Abraham Ben Ruby, who I know most from his time on ER as the hulking, gentle, giant desk guy.
That's cool, actually.
But like, yeah, like, but he was in Bliss.
I'm reading he's also Herman Munster in the Munsters. He was?
Yeah. Jeff Daniel Phillips,
right.
Yeah, he was in Rob Zombie's Munsters. You get Begos as the neighbor whose car is always parked in the wrong spot. He comes out for a minute to yell and scream, and then Santa gets him.
That was a good death.
Tori's brother-in-law is Graham Skipper, who's like the main antagonist in VFW, and he's the huge like indie horror name.
He was good in that too. He like him screaming and then like he's like, "Be quiet." He's like, "What do you mean? I'll get the keys."
Matt Mercer is the neighbor guy whose whole family Santa wipes out before going after Tori and her family. Matt Mercer is in Begos's newest movie, Jimmy and Stiggs, which is essentially just the two of them, Begos and Matt Mercer, fighting aliens in Joe Begos's real apartment.
That's cool.
You know, it's like, so like he has actors he likes to work with. He has a style he likes to use. The lighting and the neons, like that's a trademark of his. Like he does.
Let's nail that down though, because that's one of the most defining parts of this movie is the lighting. The neon lighting and the snowy backdrop is like huge.
It pops.
Yeah, so it does. And one thing I learned listening to him in some interviews is he, you know, usually he doesn't vary up that pattern too much. It's usually dark because everything's set at night, and then the neon because he loves the neon. But in any of the scenes where it's not Tori and it's just Christmas time, like when Santa's walking up to the house, he only uses red and green to keep it like Christmas colors. But when it's Tori's scene, it's not lit that way because Tori hates Christmas.
That's smart. I like that.
That's kind of neat.
Nice cinematography right there.
A little deeper meaning stuff too. It's cool. All right. Do we have reviews this week, John, or no? Let's hit a couple reviews before we wrap this up.
What do you want first?
Let's do a 5-star first.
5-star.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on real quick.
Short.
Was it hard to find a 5-star on this? Okay.
No, it's pretty evenly split. And there's some pretty common things in a lot of the negative reviews of it. But we'll start 5-star. This was a fun ride. Don't take it seriously. Plus, common, I believe, should be come on. Who wouldn't want to be from that town?
Yeah,
come on.
It's a pretty cool town.
You want to come from.
Like in a block, you have Tori's kick-ass record store. Like I would spend days.
She had a Spookies poster in the background, and I popped for that. I was like, "Oh, Spookies!"
She had the Spookies poster. There was a copy of New York Ninja on one of the shelves. Oh my! Like someday we can talk about New York Ninja. It's maybe not a tonight conversation because it is nowhere related to this in any way. New York Ninja is an amazing mess of a movie. Then you get that cool toy store and a cool bar, all within walking distance.
That bar was cool.
That is pretty sweet.
That town would be pretty awesome.
No fooling.
They're out there. They're
still
out there.
1-star rating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's
actually,
some of them.
This is gonna be.
I got a 1-star. I have a 1-star, and I have a half-star.
Half-star.
1-star. More violence on Christmas is what we need. Might even inspire another mass shooting. Let go of your pearls, please. Like,
drop your pearls, please.
Like, this is... I'm so tired of people that act like that. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's not the problem. We did that with Grand Theft Auto and Marilyn Manson, and it didn't take then. It's not going to take now. Call of Duty just breeds assholes.
Yeah.
That's about it on that.
Yeah, the half-star. We're on the
lead
half
into this.
star.
Whoever can do a half-star, just do a 1-star. Do a 1-star. Be generous. None of this half-star bullshit.
Well, this half-star is gonna go to something we talked about earlier. Half star. I didn't care for it. It had too much cussing. Way too much talking before the action or killing started. I wanted to get my money back after the first 5 minutes. If there's too much talking in this movie before the killing starts, you have to sit 20 minutes. Like, what movie?
And it's quick, it's fast, it's good banter. And this is another issue I've noticed is there's like everyone wants to go to the meat and the potatoes. You need exposition to build a relationship.
they're
with the
trying to make
characters.
like a real movie here. It's not just a B movie slasher. It's like right on the line, but it's not just a B movie slasher. I disagree with them on that. The cursing thing, some of it feels forced, and I do like want to compare to Rob Zombie a little bit. It takes me right out of his movies. It's just constant in his movies, and it just feels terrible. But he also doesn't take the time to build characters like in this movie.
No. So the thing that always takes me out of Rob Zombie in particular is how he writes female characters.
Okay.
They always feel forced. And one of the things I picked up in interviews with the Begos is he basically wrote her as him.
Cool.
He didn't write it as a female character. He wrote him.
I love the banter. The banter between the two mains is unbelievable. And you guys know I do enjoy doing some cutscenes for banter. If you've read my stuff, you guys will know that too out there in the world. I love doing it, and it's because banter's awesome. It's fun.
Yeah.
Couple little references here and there. And I mean the references in this movie are fantastic too. It's great.
Yeah. I mean, they go on a little tangent on bands putting out their worst albums after they cut their hair.
That's
Metallica's
great.
Load. Load is a good album. I'm sorry. I do like Load. Just saying.
Well, I'll put it this way. At the time Load came out,
that was
it was the worst album they had ever released.
Saint Anger.
And then Saint Anger said, "Hey, hold my beer." And then Lulu happened. And they really said, hold my case of beer.
Fair.
I'll take all that and raise you Chinese Democracy. Guns N' Roses.
Okay. Touche.
See, I kind of like Chinese Democracy, and the difference with Chinese Democracy and those Metallica albums, Chinese Democracy isn't really Guns N' Roses.
Okay,
that's fair.
Lineup.
That's really an Axl Rose
makes
project.
sense.
That's like Axl Rose Insanity
Well, it's
project.
like Black Sabbath, Dio. Like, it's totally different.
But not worse. Well, not bad.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Dio did something else. You're right.
It's a different feeling. It's a different feeling when Dio comes in.
yeah, no, that wasn't a bash. I just wanted to mention Dio.
I'm just making sure the
That
fans
changed.
knew.
Oh, no, I love
I don't need
Heaven
to
and
be
Hell.
getting hate mail that Brian's bashing Dio. We all watch Rainbow in the Dark when we're sad, the music video, and it makes us feel better. Everybody out there. That's how we roll.
Currents can support me. I do blast that song once in a blue moon.
So you were just gonna end with "I do blast," and everybody would wonder if it's like a newfangled drug. You guys do blast?
It's a rainbow in the dark.
I do blast.
I love Blast.
So much
I do
blast.
a lot of Blast.
Do you love Blast, John? Or are you just
So
saying you
much
love Blast?
I love Blast. No, I love Blast. I love it. Give
Blast
me more
is
Blast.
actually just boofing
Give me the
Metamucil.
Blast.
We're old.
Listen, I'm old. I need the fiber. Sometimes it doesn't come out right.
No more shredded
Lord.
wheat.
All right,
Frosted
guys.
mini
I think it's
bites.
time to wrap up our time with Christmas
So-
Bloody Christmas.
You want to do a quick rundown of the
that's-
end?
Yeah, let's wrap her up.
Yeah. So Tori Robbie go back to her place, have some fun. Santa shows up, kills the whole neighborhood, including Robbie, and then some cops. Tori runs, gets to the police department. The sheriff's listening. He's not like a disinterested guy. And he has no chance. Santa runs through the two cops, chases Tori to her store. And he sort of transforms into the Terminator at that point as she slowly damages him more and more. And then finally has the idea to get the sprinklers going and then electrocute
Yeah,
Santa.
but she goes through hell, man. She gets wounded. She loses some fingers, and
She loses most of her
yeah, I
fingers
think
on one hand.
like the pinky, the ring, and the middle. I think she still has the index and the thumb, and like you don't see that a lot.
You can still do
Like
this.
happening to protagonists.
Yeah,
Are you,
yeah. She did.
are you okay?
She's gonna look like a. She's gonna look like a
Yeah.
fireworks accident.
I know that reference. All right. So yeah, like she takes some damage and deals some damage out. And then how does she finally off him? How does she finally defeat Santa?
Once the sprinklers have wet the entire store, she yanks that main power cable out and puts it in the water. She's learned a couple of times throughout, like she tased Santa at one point and he sort of reset. So she sort of figured out that electricity damages him, and like that's the last ditch effort at that point. There's nothing left
for
to
real.
try.
I mean, what I think is unique is you have a villain, this robot Santa, who's indestructible, and like just keeps coming back and back and back, even when you think it's done. And that's what's great. That's what gives him more of a thrill. And I feel like if he ever thought about doing a sequel, this would definitely be one that they can do because it can bring it back, because there is another one out there. There is.
There's going to be a lot of them out there. Because you people are trusting clankers too much. And I've been playing enough Arc Raiders for you people to understand that we shouldn't be messing with robots and AI like we are.
Is this 1984?
Getting there, buddy. We're getting there. They just put 2 cameras on this. It's not even a main road. 2 over cameras near the border of New York and Connecticut. I was driving. I was like, that's not cool. I hope somebody takes a 22 and just pings them, because that's just so annoying. I'm tired of the surveillance. I'm tired of the clankers. Tired of it all.
Big Brother's watching. It's a good book too. Read that, kids. 1984.
It doesn't even feel like Big Brother. It feels like Big Stepdad. Like it's just so worse.
Yeah.
Like everything about it.
You're not even my real dad.
Ugh. Bleh.
I know.
But yeah, that's the end of Christmas Bloody Christmas.
And like I love it. I really
This was
enjoyed this one.
It was better than I thought it was going to be by a mile, and a lot of it had to do with how enjoyable the dialogue is. It's a well written script, and if you like slashers, it's gonna tick that box thoroughly. It's a good watch.
Yeah.
It's, you know what, I want to say 4.5 out of 5 for this. I liked it.
I liked it too, but you're giving everybody
Yeah,
A minuses, buddy.
I really liked it a lot.
All right. You want me? All right, I'll give it a.
You know what?
4
The
out
way
of
I
5.
like to think of it is a
4 out of 5.
4.5 is like an A, and if you're thinking of a bell curve of all movies ever, that should be 8%. 8% should ever get above a 4.5,
Right,
and
so,
only
all right,
16% should get over a 4.
3.75. All right.
Well, so for me, when I'm rating movies like on a scale of 5, everything starts at 3.
Okay.
3 is the expectation. And then from there, it goes up by how much you exceeded what I expected. So it's not necessarily like if I have, like, say, The Godfather and Dawn of the Dead both as 5 stars. I'm not saying they're the same quality of movie, but they exceeded what I went into it with by the same
That's
amount.
a good
and
way
I
to
love
do
them.
it.
I'm going with John. 4.5. Then I'm back to it
All right.
because it did.
Still
It
not a
did exceed.
4.5.
But it exceeded my expectations, because you see it and you're like, okay, this is gonna be a B movie, all right. And then it's like over the top fun. It's watchable. It's enjoyable.
And yeah. And then everything gets like an extra half point out of me if I can watch it again. Will I? Is this something I'm gonna watch a second, third, fourth time? And Christmas Bloody Christmas, this is 4 times probably. I think I've watched it every year since it
that's
came
cool.
out.
Yeah, you're good with that stuff. I'll probably never see this movie again, not gonna lie. But slashers aren't my thing. Like I don't gravitate toward a slasher. It's not because it's not great. I would rather watch something that's a little bit more psychological if it's my like second watch kind of thing. So, but I'm with you guys on how good it was and how it did really supersede expectations by a good margin. So I'll give it a solid 1.7. No, just kidding. It's a 3.75 for me.
I'll take it.
Even that's like a little generous.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the Ryan ballpark on this one. It's about a 4 or 5.
Nice.
It's
Out of
about
all
that.
the horror movies John's seen, it is among the very best.
It's definitely among the most fun. It's definitely like, but Joe Begos just hits a spot for me
Nice.
every time. Even Jimmy and Stiggs, which is very different from anything he's ever done. It's so small and insular, but you see how much fun he has doing it too. This isn't a guy that's like upset when he's making movies. He's having a great time. He's hanging with his friends,
and
making something.
comes
That's what it's all
through.
about.
And Begos, what he does do shows you something is like how the evolution of a movie like Silent Night, Deadly Night, how that could look in the post 2020 world. And then this is how it could look. It's a good movie, evolved form of that movie, and it's great. He's talented. I hope he continues making tons of stuff. He's not dead, right? He's not like with Tim Curry in heaven.
No,
Okay.
no, he's
No. Tim Curry's still alive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
still with us.
that's great. Great news again. Made it
Still
another
strutting.
week. Good for you, Tim. But
Ah,
all right,
He's rolling
guys.
around.
All right, let's roll into some top fives. Let's get the fivvies out.
Top fives this week. I'm going to spread some Christmas cheer and go with the top 5 Christmas movies and specials I have to watch every year.
We're putting
And
you on
these
a
are-
quick timer, 3.5 minutes, and then I'm cutting off your mic.
All right, I'm just trying to spread some Christmas cheer.
no chance.
No chance.
No
in
Keep
hell.
this episode
chance.
under an hour. That would be great.
All right, well,
No
no
chance.
chance in hell. So I'm going to start off with number 5. My number 5 is a classic, in my opinion, and that's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And it's, of course, about, the Griswold family's Christmas vacation and Clark just trying to give a good old-fashioned family Christmas to his family. It's tradition in my house, my wife, myself. Just, it's funny. The squirrel, shedder's full, Cousin Eddie. It's just everything. Everything about it's good. And that leads me to my redemption. John's going to be happy. My number 4 is A Charlie Brown Christmas. Like I said, I own.
No, it doesn't
No,
exist.
it can't be.
Doesn't
It can't be.
exist.
It doesn't exist anymore.
We both
You
destroyed
cut
it.
it. You don't have
Hold on,
number 4
hold on. So I have to
anymore.
switch. All right, fine. I'll get rid of it. I'll get rid of a Charlie Brown Christmas then.
Put Die
You
Hard in
heathen.
there.
Fine. No, I'm gonna put. You know what? I'll switch it. I'm gonna put Lethal Weapon in there.
There you go.
Switch it.
Nobody's gonna complain about that.
Lethal Weapon wasn't.
I kept Lethal Weapon. Getting too old for this shit. But no, Charlie Brown Christmas. I watched it as a kid. I own the VHS. I've watched it every year, and finally owning having Apple, we were able to watch it for the first time in 10 years.
Money,
And
Ryan over here with his multiple
listen.
streaming
Yeah,
services.
look at you.
Mm.
Look at you.
Is it difficult
you
to climb the
dead
ivory
Warbucks.
tower with all those steps in it?
Listen, Netflix, HBO. I don't have Paramount.
I was going to say you're not going to
Paramount.
need to worry about
I don't-
those 3 are going to be 2 soon.
Mhm.
Warner Brothers is going to be separate according to the plan, as long as they stick to the plan.
No, HBO is going to get absorbed.
HBO is going. They're going with who? I saw that the other
Netflix.
day.
No, they
Somebody-
tried the hostile takeover, but it's going to be so not to get into politics, but the president is going to weigh in.
No.
So Paramount Plus is trying to buy it, but there's a whole bunch of shady stuff involved with that, and Netflix's bid was originally accepted.
Mhm.
So it's true.
Yes.
Mhm. And that I was thinking Peacock and Apple are now
Yeah, it's
bundled
true.
too.
I'm cool with that if they put like Peacock with Apple because I don't.
Those are the 2 I
not a
canceled.
Peacock fan.
Oh, that works.
I mean, you're getting to a point though where it's cable TV. All
Oh,
over
100%.
again. You may as well just have everything in one spot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean
true.
that's fine. But I'll never get rid of Netflix. I've had Netflix since it was like, since not right away, since their stock started to jump, is the way I'll put it. I was still pretty young when I started Netflix, so I'm never getting rid of that just out of that like loyalty.
I was a very early adopter of Net. I was on Netflix when they were sending movies.
Yeah, that's so
home.
cool. All right,
Back then.
we're gonna give you a minute and 45 back because of that tangent, Ryan. There you go.
Well, all right. Well, number three holds a special place in my heart. I always watch it every Christmas Eve when I wrap up presents. Recommend it. It's from
Requiem for a
Batman the
Dream.
Animated.
Oh no. Okay.
Batman the Animated Series, Christmas with the Joker.
Heck yes,
From
man. What
season
a
1,
reference.
episode 2. I love that one. A lot of people think it's the first episode. It's not. The first episode is Leather Wings with Man Bat. Check it out. It's a great episode. But basic, Joker escapes Arkham, gives us the Jingle Bells, Batman Smells line. It's
I laid
great.
an egg. All right, number two.
Such a great episode.
It's wonderful.
Mark
that
Hamill.
we know. Everybody knows. Okay, go to number two.
All right. Number 2, represent the wet bandits, the sticky bandits, and that's Home Alone. We know the classic story. Kid gets left at home alone, Macaulay Culkin, and
Just Home
Harry
Alone
and Marv.
or both? Can you bundle? Is it allowed?
I'm gonna do one.
Just
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
I'll allow it if you want to.
Yeah,
This-
because
this
we have
is-
to honor
this
the
is my
late great
Christmas
Tim
gift.
Curry, who's in Home Alone
Yes. Whoa, he's still alive.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
still alive.
Still with us.
Home Alone 2 then too. Yes, I love them both. The Wet Bandits, the Sticky Bandits, comedy classics, and we're just gonna go to number 1 because I know,
too. Great.
And that's A Christmas Story. Bob Clark
All
is
right.
amazing. I mean,
Shoot your
he
eye
did
out.
he did Black Christmas. He did Porky's, and A Christmas Story is just it's good fun. It's good fun. John, I can't.
It's I loved A Christmas Story up until a point, and now it's just so
it's saturated.
You're on
overdone.
Yeah, because
TBS
they
for
do the
24
24
hours. Yeah, it's like, why?
Yeah. And I understand that, because if you think about how busy you are during that time period, and it's the kind of movie you can just sort of drop in at random points and not be lost
It's
or
true.
whatever, but it's
But
too much.
a lot of other networks have followed that pattern because like certain networks will show Scrooge now for 24 hours. I think
Mhm.
Thanksgiving one year TBS did The Wizard of Oz.
The only one I agree with is Twilight Zone Marathon New Year's Eve. 24-hour
Um,
marathon for Twilight Zone New Year's Eve should stay forever. All the rest of that crap they need to do away with.
Oh, whoa. New Year's Eve Twilight Zone and then New Year's Day Honeymooners from 12 o'clock, Classic 39 on
That just
Channel 11.
puts me to sleep because that's what I like, crawl into my mom's
No,
bed. And
that's not-
Honeymooners would be on Nick at Night. And like he'd be beating his wife. and I'd just go
That's
to
not
sleep.
my world.
I
Yeah.
love the honeymoon.
New Year's Day is college
Yeah, it's-
football, man. New Year's Day is
Fair
college
point.
football.
All right.
Fair
All right.
point. All right. Well, great list, Ryan. Thanks for being
You-
so
Thank you.
speedy.
Ah,
Thank
that
you.
was a good one.
Thank you.
That was a good one, except for the
Yeah.
movie that doesn't
Wish
exist
you
anymore.
got a number 4. I can't believe you came so unprepared. All right. John, you're up, buddy.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
I went pretty similar to Ryan. I went with Christmas horror, non-Santa
cool.
edition,
I'm curious on this.
because I did
I don't want
did
to give him
Santa
away,
on
but
the
I wanted to
last
blurt
one,
one
so
out
no
right away.
Santas.
I hope it's on this list. I'll mention if you do have it.
We'll see. Number 5 is not to be confused with the equally creepy Michael Keaton movie. It's the Killer Snowman movie, Jack
That one was a
Frost, baby.
blockbuster special because you always saw
Yep.
Jack Frost. It was top shelf for some
Yep.
reason. You would just
Yep.
always walk by that one.
Do you remember the videotape?
Yep.
It had like if you flip the cover, it'd be the regular snowman, and then it would turn into like the evil snowman. If you flipped it.
Yeah, they did that. Vinegar Syndrome did that with the Blu-ray release. It's the lenticular, so you just sort of like twist it, and it goes from good to
So
evil,
good.
good to evil. So anyway, serial killer is mutated in a wreck on his way to his execution. Somehow his genetics and consciousness are transferred to
why
a
not?
killer snowman.
It's
And-
because they crash. All right, I've seen
Yeah.
this movie many of times. They crash, and all the liquid, the acid or chemicals mix with the snow as he's in the snow, disintegrating his body, making him into a snowman to come back the following year.
Mhm. And you get a nice pre-American Pie Shannon Elizabeth who meets a really unfortunate end.
Yep. She's in it.
But yeah,
We were teens.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
remember.
Oh, yes.
Yep. You guys
fair.
were teens.
Actually, I was preteen when I rented that movie. I don't even know if like she activated me. I was so young.
I just felt bad for her.
Yeah.
I just felt bad. She got crushed.
Yeah, I mean that's a bad way to go.
For somebody who's
Crushed by a
been
snowman.
crushed before, I can tell you it is not great.
Oh. Yep. Doesn't
We don't
sound
need
like a
more
lot of
detail
fun.
on that one. Number 4.
Number 4, I'm gonna wind up needing your pronunciation help here, Kearns, because this has a species you're very familiar with. The movie is There's Something in the Barn. This is pretty new. An American family inherits a remote cabin in Norway, so they move in an attempt to reconnect with their roots. Things aren't going great at first, as there's a whole mess load of family drama, and then it gets a whole lot worse when they discover a group of
So I call them
Nissi?
niece. But yeah, I mean, let's find out because I don't really ever pronounce those words
Like-
correctly anyway.
Yeah. I can't. I'd have poor decoding skills if I've never heard it said. It's possible I can't pronounce it.
Nis. So niece is on there. I don't like that at all.
Nisse.
Oh.
The Swedish, they pronounce it like
Mhm.
hissa with a soft
Hissa.
eh at the end. Hissa. The hissa. And then it would be nissa. So nothing like niece.
Okay.
English, most people in English pronounce it nis like hiss. All right, so we're going to go with that nis.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, but basically they're elves, and these elves live in the barn, and they do not want to share.
I gotta see this movie.
Lots of dying. It's a lot of fun. I really had not high expectations going in, and when we watched it, Alice and I were both really, really pleased with
Santa
it.
Bloody
man.
Santa vibes, or God Christmas
Which
Bloody
are-
Christmas vibes.
No, it's funnier.
Well, like the expectations. I should have been clear. I'm sorry. Like
Yeah, no, I mean, no, because Christmas Bloody Christmas, I did have some level of expectation for because I had seen all the other Begos movies,
fair.
so I knew what I was getting into with that. There's Something in the Barn. I won't give you anything else because you shouldn't know any more than that going into it because it's.
I saw the
it's fun.
trailer and it looks like really like in your face, close camera, close quarters, and
Mhm.
those little buggers look. Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of unexpected, my number 3 is probably even more unexpectedly fun and good. So it's a Christmas movie, obviously. It's the zombie apocalypse. It's high school students, and it's a musical. And that movie is Anna and the
Interesting.
Apocalypse.
I've never
You
seen
don't
it.
like musicals, and
I
you like
don't
this
like
one.
musicals. I
gonna
love this
say.
movie. I love this movie. So zombies invade her town. Anna and her friends try to survive while singing their way to safety. The bonus is the songs are really good. Like they're not jokey songs. Like they wrote good songs for this. Like I cannot recommend Anna and the Apocalypse highly enough. Even if you're like me and you don't like the musical.
So that'll be one of the few shows John sees on Broadway.
If it were a Broadway show, I would 100% go see it.
Putting it out there.
He had nobody I've recommended this movie to has walked away disappointed.
All right.
And yeah. So my number 2 is a movie by somebody we've brought up before, Alex de la Iglesia. I'm pretty sure we've talked about his movie Perdita Durango in passing at some point. It's that's a very Tarantino-esque movie, but the movie that his Christmas movie is called Day of the Beast. And this one, the setup for this sounds kind of like it's going to turn into a bad joke. You get a priest determined to commit as many sins as possible to prevent the birth of the beast is joined by a black metal fan and an Italian occult expert.
Yeah.
It's basically John Carpenter's vampires.
Yeah, I mean it's bonkers. It's so good. It's like
nice.
So much fun. Severin put out a really nice 4K of it a few years ago. If you can get your hands on that, it's worth it. And my number one is classic. It's timeless. It's a gift that you have to follow some rules for.
This is what I thought.
If you don't follow those rules, you're gonna destroy everything. And it's Gremlins.
Nice. All right, so that was the one I almost blurted out. I'm so glad I contained myself.
I am so happy.
No bright lights. Don't get it wet. Don't feed it after midnight.
Bright light.
And Billy Peltzer can't handle it. His dad, a wannabe inventor, Randall, stumbles upon a mogwai, which seems like the perfect gift for his son. And briefly it is. But he doesn't follow the rules. And it gets wet. And it eats. And he spawns more ugly little bastards, these malicious little gremlins who wreck the whole town while Billy and Gizmo and Phoebe Cates as Kate try to stop them.
It's just a fantastic movie. You know what's great about the first one, though? It's like so kitchen floor linoleum. Like, it's like the movie set is so old. It makes you feel like you're in the 70s in a smoker's household.
Yep. Well, that's why you need the smokeless ashtray.
Smokeless ashtray. Good reference from the inventions from his dad.
And you get an appearance from Dick Miller. You get like a lot of great scenes. You get the chair scene.
The chair scene is awesome.
You get the pool scene, which is awesome too. Even the opening when you kind of learn about the gremlins and they eat the teacher and the mom goes through the fight. It's just there's so many great moments in that film.
It's good. And good hang.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
That's a good top 5.
Yeah. Gremlins is an annual watch.
Do you think the third one's gonna hold up?
It's the second one.
Probably
there's
not.
Like a whole mockumentary thing on YouTube where a guy goes through like all the things that like the second movie is changed basically about the second movie and why the second movie is so different than the first movie and what makes the second movie great, but it's not really a sequel. Like he does this whole thing, and it's interesting. But the second one is good. First one is timeless. The third one, they're gonna CGI, and that's gonna make it awful because the things that made it great were the puppets. Like part of it would have made it great, but anyway. But we're way over time, so we're not gonna get into that right now. I'll talk about that next episode, everybody.
Merry Christmas, guys, in the 80s.
Merry Christmas. See ya.
Be a cringe.
Yeah, I stopped it before.
I thought you were gonna say your line.